In this video, we will start adding our text field, okay? This email text field, okay? As you guys can see, here, in order for us to add this email text field, we need this rounded rectangle, okay? And we also need to add this icon and the text field itself, okay? Because as you guys can see, here we can enter our email, okay? If I say frank@me.com, so here we can enter our email, okay? So as I said, in this video, we will see step by step how we can accomplish this result, okay? So let's put this guy here, okay? And if we go by, if you guys remember, here we have this login view, okay? And here, what we want to do, we want to add a text field just after this text, okay? This explore the beauty of Canada, okay? So right after this one, what we want to do, we want to add a text field. And for this text field, we need to provide a placeholder. If you guys don't know what is a placeholder is simply something that will indicate what to enter, okay? As you can see here, we have passport here, okay? So here the user will know that he has to enter his password, okay? And the same goes for this email field. As you guys can see, we have enter email, okay? So here for our placeholder, what we want to do, we want to say enter your email. Okay, perfect. Now the next thing we want to add the text itself, okay? So here is gonna to be text. And as you can see, we need to provide a binding string, okay? So if we go back here, okay, on top of our login view, what we want to do, we want to provide a binding variable, okay? And for us, we will call it email. And for the type, we want to specify that it's gonna to be a type of string, okay? Now that we have this binding, what we want to do, we simply want to copy this email, go down here and simply provide this email here for the binding, okay? And here, of course, a preview will not work, okay? Because here inside a preview, we need to provide this binding variable, okay? As you guys can see, missing argument for parameter email, okay? So if we hit on this fix, here we can provide the mock email, so it's gonna to be constant, and we can simply provide an empty string, okay? And normally everything should be working. And here, as you guys can see, here for a preview, we have this on text field, okay? And here we can enter our email. So everything is working perfectly, okay? But now we want to work on our design, okay? Because as you guys can see, this text field doesn't look the same as our finished app, okay? So we need to work on this. And in order for us to work on this, we need to identify what we need to do. So first of all, we need this rounded rectangle, okay? And we also need this icon, and then we need this text field, okay? So the first thing we can add is this icon. So if we come on this text field, what we need first is to add a spacer, okay? So if you add this spacer, we push this to the bottom. And now what we want to do, we want to add this hashtag. So it's gonna to be hashtag. And now inside this hashtag, what we want to add our image, okay? So we can select image. And now for the name of our image, we can say system name, okay? And here for the name of our image, we need this image, okay, this pencil image. So here for the name of our image, we can provide this pencil, okay? And normally, as you guys can see, here for a preview, we have this pencil image, okay? And now we can change the color, okay? Because we can see that this is too black. So here, what we can do, we can play with this foreground color. So foreground color, and for us, the color we want is that gray. And as you can see, we change the color to gray, okay? And now that we have this image, what we can do, we can simply copy this, okay? Or cut it, and we can put it after our image, okay? And normally, because this is an hashtag, okay, it's supposed to display our image first and then our text field, okay? And as you guys can see, everything is working perfectly, okay? So the next thing we want to do, we want to add this rounded rectangle. Okay, so how are we gonna to do this? Well, in order to do this, what we can do, we can come on this on edge stack. Okay, and here what we can do, we can simply add an overlay. So it's gonna to be that overlay. And here for the content of our overlay, what we want to do, we want to specify that we want this rounded rectangle. Okay, and normally if we add this rounded rectangle, it's supposed to display something, but as you guys can see, it's not showing anything. Let us maybe specify the corner radius. So here corner radius, and we want to set it to 10. Okay, as you can see, we have now this corner radius. Okay, but here we want to modify the height and the color. Okay, so here for this rounded rectangle, what we can do, we can call this on stroke property. Okay, and inside this stroke property, we can provide the color and the we can change the color. Okay, so here for the color, what we want to specify that we want a stroke of color gray. Okay, and also what we can also specify, we can specify the width of this one. Okay, so line width, and we want to set the line width to 1. Okay, and here for the color, we can change the opacity. Okay, so here after this color gray, so what we want to do, we want to play with the opacity, and here for the opacity we can specify it to be on 0.5. Okay, and as you can see, everything is working perfectly, at least in terms of the opacity. Okay, and this rounded rectangle. But now, as you guys can see, we need more space. Okay, because here we don't have enough space. So how can we add this space? Well, in order to add this space, what we can do, just before this overlay, we can add a padding. Okay, so if you add this padding, as you guys can see, now it looks clean, exactly as our finished app. Okay, and everything is working perfectly. We can enter an email here. Okay, and if we don't enter anything, we will see our placeholder. Okay, so I think that's it for this video. In the next video, we will see how to add this password text field. Okay, so I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and if that's the case, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.